Salutations, my patrons, it is Maddie here today with a Patreon exclusive video. There are some gaming memories that simply need to be put to rest. There are those games that all of us have out there that we hold great memories within, but the second we pick them up, we go, oh boy, that was not as good as I remembered. I recently experienced that, and I wanted to spread the message to you guys that some gaming memories are best left buried in your minds. So I was at GameStop with a bunch of friends. We were deciding, let's pick up a multiplayer game together. We haven't played one in a while. So we're up there and we're there for about 45 minutes trying to pick one out. And it was between Ghost Recon Wildlands, Steep. We were also looking at The Escapist 2. There were so many different ideas we had. At the end of the day, I said, hold on, there is a sale on PSN. Let's check that out. Turns out Dead Island, which was one of our other picks, was on sale too for $5. So I said, let's just go home. That's $5 where it's 26 at GameStop, and let's play it there, especially if we don't end up liking it. And thank goodness we actually ended up buying this on sale. I loved the first Dead Island. Now Riptide was a disappointment, but I really enjoyed Dead Island 1. I have some fond memories with Noah on there. It was one of our favorite co-op games, just going around the open world, crushing zombies, making new weapons through the blueprint system. It felt really unique for its time, so picking it up was no problem for me and some of the other guys who had played it in the past in their own personal experiences. It turns out that Dead Island hasn't aged all that well. None of the buildings really open up, which is an expectation I guess I had forgotten about in modern games where you can go almost everywhere. It was jarring not to be able to open every single door I saw, and in turn the game felt restrictive. It didn't feel like that much of an open world. Also, the combat was very sluggish. This game was still, even in the definitive edition, buggy as shit, which was charming at one point where you saw past the flaws and said, there's a great game underneath here. But nowadays, you're thinking this is definitive. Maybe they'll add some more buildings for me to go in. Less bugs at the very least I think I could expect. And it's all still there in just higher resolutions. The facial animations are terrible, but you know what? You can at least expect that with age. But overall, a lot of the mechanics didn't go over too smoothly. And that's, I think, because of Dying Light. Dying Light is the best type of Dead Island game you can play because the combat's smoother, there's parkour attached to it, the free running in general is excellent. It's like Mirror's Edge meets Dead Island. They had a baby together, and it is Dying Light. That game is exquisite, and I made a video specifically about it on my channel, and I still would recommend it because even the story there is better, the animations are better, everything in that game is better, and then you have The Following, which is also an excellent piece of content. So that's where I was left feeling empty, and I was left thinking, man, every time I think of Dead Island now, it's gonna be, I loved that game so much, but then I picked it up again, and here's what happened, and the story following suit isn't gonna be that pretty. Where I think I should have just left my gaming memories a little bit buried this time around, because I did hear a lot of people picking up the definitive edition and not being too impressed with it over time, and I thought, nah, that's not true, no way, you know, I'll like it regardless. Turns out that's not the case, and it's a very sluggish title with many dated issues that don't go over too smoothly, kind of like, you know, the original Spider-Man. Little shout out to my Activision video there. Anyway, that'll do it for this week's Patreon exclusive video. The lesson here is leave those gaming memories buried if you feel that game's gonna be a little bit aged, because sometimes it's better to hold on to good memories in your heart and just remember a game fondly. I'll catch you guys in next week's video. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.